mentioned Greenland. It came up in the news again with Trump expressing an interest in buying the island for America. All too predictable in my opinion. I don't think it's America buying it. I think it's NATO. Another base for attack Russia. So that's all they're interested in. But Greenland is a fascinating name and place for that matter. Not much is ever stated about it, except it's owned by Denmark, who apparently have stated this week in no uncertain terms it's not for sale. And yet they allow an American military base on their island. Always a recipe for disaster, that. So it's called Greenland, and yet it's covered in ice from north to south of the whole island, which makes absolutely no sense, since the south of the island is part of the jet stream, which makes the UK have warmer climate than it should do for its northerly region. And yet it doesn't in Greenland, which it passes first. The question I have, is the ice real? Now, Richard Hoagland said he had flown over it and stated it was full of ice. And yet, there is more melted ice in the north of the island than the south of the island. Does that make sense? And yes, the ice in the Arctic region is melting in original locations. But what they won't tell you is it is increasing in many other regions, including Antarctica. Why? Because the planet's tilted. The shift is underway, and no, it won't be catastrophic. The only reason for catastrophe on this planet is if we the people do nothing. Now, Greenland it is suspected, certainly part of it, was part of the sister islands of the old continent of the Aria, along with Thule Island, Iceland as well. Funny enough, Iceland, which is green, but Greenland, which is ice. You know. Now, the main part of the Aria was north of the modern-day Siberia. But remember, 110,000 years ago, Siberia was not in the same place. Now, I suspect, well, I don't suspect, I know, there's far more under the ice, or whatever it is that covers Greenland than meets the eye, or perhaps our understanding of certain technology. And the SS small p, along with other goons, wants a piece of it. My own personal opinion is no island should belong to any other country except their own. So in the future, I would like to see all islands become autonomous. You know, the reality is, whole islands are destroyed for one purpose only. Strategic military purposes is why. That's all. Like Guam and Hawaii. They come in suggesting they are saving or protecting them. No, actually, you put those people in more danger, as Hawaii found out to their cost.